I was struggling to find the jingle. I don't think I imported it. We have a new computer here in the studio.
Oh boy.
So I was like, did I put this in? Because I played the old one. You remember the one that was like, do guests be real estate?
Yes, I still sing that.
I played that
in the
one.
shower,
I was like,
I still sing that.
what's that?
I still sing that in the shower.
Oh.
But anyway,
But yes, we'll play. It's Annie Martin time. Jingle or no jingle? What's going on, Annie?
I'm surviving this morning. I have a coffee. I have notes because I knew that my brain would not process.
Yeah.
How have you been for a week and a half since I've seen you?
I've been Jim Dandy. I've just been maxing and relaxing, as is per usual.
What kind of what are those called? Where you go to your events for like 2 to 3 hours?
Oh, the remotes?
Yeah. Any exciting ones that you can do?
Well, let me see. Well, I know I got Story Square coming up again this week. Thursday, be there. It's me and Josh Krysak.
I absolutely, first of all, those who do not know, I was supposed to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Story Square, not last week, but the week before, right?
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier in the week. And because Annie, you told me your office is literally across the street.
Correct.
Okay, so
There's
I
no-
texted Annie. After we set up, I was just because she was like, I should have spun the wheel at the Fayette County Fair or something like that.
Right.
So I texted her. All right, we're all set up. We're here. Now's your chance to spin the wheel if you want to. And she was just like something along the lines of, and you text me this as I'm driving to Somerset or something.
Yes, and that segues perfectly into what I should be talking about, which is
Perfect.
real estate.
But I will say that I did send Annie. We were just like, okay. And then me, Josh, and our summer intern, Lucas, shout out to Lucas. He's back at college at Cal U. But,
good luck, Lucas.
But he and the three of us were just like, all right, let's give Annie a collective head shake of disappointment.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah. They're
Are we in?
Yeah, we're in. She's playing it for the Facebook live stream. This is the video. It's the three of us just collectively shaking our heads like, Annie,
Yes.
come on.
And I giggled so bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my God, it was so fun.
It's all in fun. But what's happening in Somerset?
So, yes, Somerset, DeGespie Real Estate's listing. For those who do not know who in the world is talking, good morning. I am Annie Martin. I work with DeGespie Real Estate, and I'm also a local real estate agent. I am always late. Me and Matt always talk off topic, but I sprinkle some real estate into our little show every Monday. Asterisk on every Monday. Okay. So anyway, DeGespie Real Estate, the number one real estate solutions company in the area. We purchase properties. We help sellers sell fast for cash, or we just traditionally list properties. We do it all. So the Somerset listing came about because a seller needed to sell fast. They had crazy tenants that were in and out of there. Long story short, we purchased. We did the reno. It is now listed. We had an open house yesterday, which I was there, and it was fantastic. Other than I had my dogs with me, and it decided to pour down rain. Now, I don't know if anyone has dogs, but when they get wet, they stink.
Yep.
So you can't bring the stinky dogs into the new house. It's just not how it works. Okay.
Nothing worse than wet dog smell.
Oh, gosh. And they have really curly hair, so it's like it absorbs. And they just stay wet. It's not like you just like push it off of them like they're water repellent. They're definitely they're like sponges.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they had to relocate to my car. And you can't put the windows down because it's raining.
No.
So you better believe almost all the way home from Somerset, I have my windows down, airing it out. But it was a great open house. I believe we're going to be getting some multiple offers on it, which is fantastic.
Great.
Yes.
Now, just for anyone who's unfamiliar, how far of a drive is it from Uniontown to Somerset?
That is a loaded question because there's like 5 different ways to get to Somerset. We're going to take the average of all of those because Josh has taken me on all of them. I would say about an hour.
About an hour.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to think like what's there. I would be lying if I was like, all this. I don't know. I know the address. I know that it's very quiet. A lot of farmland. A lot of people. Like there was an interested buyer that has farmland of like over like 50 acres. And she's
Wow.
like, me and my husband are getting older. I don't need this. I want the fenced in backyard, all this good stuff. But yeah, it was nice to be able to listen to like the compliments that like our flips get. Because it is very easy to go in and say, okay, I want to get in and out as quick as possible, and I want to make the most money on a flip. Like, that's the general knowledge of it. I wish I could show you how in-depth and how, I don't want to use the word stress, but how much Josh cares of the end quality and how much our men that work with us care of the end quality of this stuff. I mean, they replaced that roof in 3 days.
Wow.
Yes. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
They're just, the finish work is insane because no one sees all the crazy work that went in behind the walls and the plumbing and the electric and all that stuff. That's still amazingly hard work, and I'm sure it's 10 times harder than the finish work, but the finish work is so important. Mm-hmm. And, like, I would drive myself nuts.
No, yeah. I mean, Josh caring about the end product, that's obviously a good sign. Like, obviously it wouldn't be a good thing if he didn't care.
Right.
So,
and I'm not to say that people that are flipping properties or just, take their house and they want to re-up the finishing, it takes an expertise to it.
yeah.
Like, because you can go so overboard with it, you can go underboard with it. Like, there's just like a middle ground. But in other news, so Somerset, all good. We have another one coming up that is a decent way out because we are down to the studs in the property over in McClellan Town. So I'll be talking to you about that probably when there's snow on the ground, honestly. One of our wins we had earlier this week is we had a Masontown property go under contract in 7 days.
Nice.
So I know I talk a lot about, and I'm very biased about Smithfield, PA, but Masontown is very similar of like the market that I'm seeing. So I can't speak for Fair Chance, but those are kind of like all intertwined. But Masontown and Smithfield are very hot markets right now. You still get the accessibility to Uniontown, to Morgantown, but you still are out of the city. So a lot of people like that. And the story of that seller in Masontown that came to us for help is they have a lot of land over on Walnut Hill Road and they want to build a house. They were like, okay, well, if we start this, because most loans, when you go to build a house, it kicks off the loan payment even before the house is done because you have to buy the material, you have to pay the workers and like all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, we can't handle this mortgage and also handle this imaginary mortgage of our imaginary house. So what are we going to do? So they were like, well, we're going to make friends with our parents and we're going to go live in their basement until it's finished. So I'm saying that because I really liked hearing that because, they're mature adults. They have, I think, 3 children. Like, they, in a lot of people's eyes, may be going backwards, going back to live with their parents, but it's just temporary. So
yeah.
All that to say is the path of your home ownership and going through turmoil and all this stuff, like, make sure you know that everyone is going through something.
Yeah.
And to not beat yourself up over it.
There's no wrong route to go about it.
We're just like, if someone gave me a handbook for life, that would be great.
I
would love that.
Oh, if only there were such a thing.
We have other than that going under contract this past week, we had a closing out in Connellsville, and it got a little mucky. And I'm saying that to say that we dealt with it. So it was her mom's house that then was willed to her brother, but then was also added onto her. All these lovely document things that I don't understand. I'm not going to act like I understand it. But what I do know is that our title company and the attorneys that we work with, they understand it. So this could have easily delayed that closing for weeks upon weeks. And I have a traditional closing that's happening too, where we have had it under contract for 4 months and it's just sitting. Yeah.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. Anyway, over at DeGaspie Real Estate, we got it done in a month. So, little pat on the back. Golf clap.
Golf claps.
We have 2 more set to close on the DeGaspie Real Estate side this month. That'll be over in Masontown again. And then we have another one in Bell Vernon. So, we're starting to slowly go out and out and out. As for Annie the agent, I have 3 buyer closings this month. I had one earlier this month. She actually was the seller that helped or wanted me to help sell her house over on High Street that we bid it $40,000 over.
No.
She finally was, yes, crazy. She finally was able to find a house and stop living out of Airbnbs. And she sent me this video of her son. And she said, I'm able to use it, just so we know.
Okay. Got to give the credit where credit is due.
She sent me this video of him. They were not even at the house, didn't get the keys for more than 2 hours, and this is what he's doing.
This is on the Facebook. Nice.
Yes.
On the Facebook live stream.
And
There's
so
a pool in the backyard. For the radio audience, obviously, there's a pool in the backyard, and it showed what presumed to be, I don't know if it's her son or grandson.
That's her son.
Her son. And he just did a cannonball into the pool.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm terrible at visually giving them. I'm sorry, guys. You got it. Wait, don't watch the Facebook Live while you're driving. I take that. I was going to say that, but I was like, no.
Don't you dare.
Nope, just listen. But yes, his name is Branch, and which I love that name.
Branch.
He was going through a lot. Like when he got uplifted from their house and had to move into random Airbnbs, he lost some of his friends. And so it was just a full circle moment for me of watching him go through all that. And like, he's grown so much even in the past like 6 months because he's just grown like a weed. Branch,
I was going to say, I've definitely been there. I've moved a lot when I was a kid, like different houses, but relatively same neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So thankfully I never had the experience of like changing school districts and whatnot.
I've moved multiple times, but not school districts. I think that would be very, very rough. I don't know what that would, I'm sure Josh could tell us because he's been everywhere, even Germany. I don't know.
Yeah. Whoa. You got to tell me about that later. But that is a very disorienting experience. I can only imagine.
So it was super nice to see like that full circle moment. He's happy. He's got the pool. He can probably invite his old friends over to hang out. So much less fresh. She was crying at the closing of her house, like selling it because she didn't want to, you know, like she was put in a predicament. She told me what she needed to happen and I made it happen.
Yeah. Shout out Branch.
We love Branch. We also have another closing today, my own Annie the Agent closing. And it has been so nice working with this couple. I'm actually leaving here to go get them a closing gift. Yes. So I'm going to be doing a little creativity things.
Well, don't say what it is here.
I know. I don't know what it will be. I'm just going to figure it out. Yeah. The shopping spirit is going to lead me. I have a listing that will be going under contract today. It's out in Donora, and the backstory on that listing is the seller is a roofing company that also in the background likes to flip properties. He's based out in West Virginia, so all of his friends and quote-unquote competitors are in West Virginia. So he's choosing to do some flips in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. And he had this listed with a previous agent, which I worked with her, and she's great. But the marketing was lacking a little bit. So I went in. He was like, hey, can you get this listed? I was like, yeah, sure. Absolutely. We got professional pictures done. We did all of the disclosures. We were just super... strong on the marketing side of things. And we were able to get under contract in less than a month.
Yeah. So in short, Annie Martin is a busy girl.
Oh, yes. My head's spinning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you have questions about any of that or anything else in terms of real estate, you can call her at
724-736-7653. Or if you'd like to get in contact with DeGespie Real Estate to sell your house fast for cash, it is 724-578-5650. Hope everyone has a great rest of their week.
All right, Annie, we'll see you again next week.
Yes, sir.
Right now, 9:55, that's time for only one man.
They say the world is in such a hurry.